Gentlemen, it is a pleasure and an honor to be with you today. Professionally, I go by the name Kevin Lamarr, but you can call me Kev, Big Homie, or Dude on the Screen. Whatever you call me, just make sure you're locked in for the next few minutes. I'll give you a little bit more about myself before I get started. I am the founding partner and COO of BCI Incorporated. I am also the founder and CEO of Kevin Lamarr Consulting Group, where I run a leadership consulting firm, and I am also an executive coach. I lead a team full of amazing staff that help me get a lot of the things done that I get done. I couldn't do it without them. And I'm sure part of your next questioning is, what does all that even really mean? So I also like to break it down and say that I basically do three things. I make investments, and these investments make me money or make money for my clients and make everyone else able to do the things that we want to do with our money. Two, when an organization needs help with their improving their overall leadership structure, leadership dynamic, they call me. When the CEO of these organizations, the CEO, CFO, CMO, CPO, COO, when any of them may need help as well, they call me also. So in short, I'm somebody that people call in order to help them reach their potential. And I love every single aspect of it. I also want to let you all know that I'll be giving away a few prizes and raffling off a few gifts at the end of this. So please make sure that you are paying attention, as there will be some key messages within today's presentation that'll explain how you can be eligible for this raffle. I have the pleasure today of discussing with you a skill set that is extremely important, but also is not that difficult to master, and that is customer service. Customer service is the energy that exists when one entity providing a service or a product wants to provide it to another entity who desires to have this service or this product. That is customer service. It is the energy that exists within there. And in addition to that, customer service is a space that all of us exist in, no matter what. We all exist within this space. Either we are a customer or we are providing the product or the service. But no matter what, we are existing within this customer service space. So my goal today is to teach you on how to either expect great service as a consumer or how to deliver great service as that product provider, so that either way you'll always be covered. All right, so rule number one, know your customer or know your provider if you are the consumer. So if anyone who has eaten at Chick-fil-A, we all have heard in common two words, my pleasure. Everyone's heard that word, those words, my pleasure, when you get your food. Well, if you're a fan of Chick-fil-A, go ahead and give me a cow emoji down in the comments right now. If you're a fan of Chick-fil-A and you've heard those words, my pleasure, go ahead and put a cow emoji down there for their fearless mascot, the cows. Now, also, when you think about this, this can only be true because Chick-fil-A knows their customers, and they market this elevated belief of true service to them by ensuring their customers use the words, my pleasure. So in comparison, if you ask 10 different people about their experience at McDonald's, for example, you'll likely get 10 different stories. And this doesn't mean that the service is bad at McDonald's. It just means that that's not what they focus on as a reason for you to dine with them. So you're not going to have a consistent service level. All right, rule number two, the customer is always right, or you have the wrong customer. So when you hear the customer is always right, it does not mean that someone can walk into Foot Locker, for example, and buy a pair of Jordans for $26 just because they want to and they're the customer. No, that's not what that means. It means after you've mastered rule number one of knowing your customer, then, of course, after you know them, the customer is always right because you are catering your business to that customer, right? As an example, normally, if you get bad service at a restaurant, it would not be surprising to complain to someone about the service that you got at the restaurant. Well, there's a restaurant that is called Last Resort. In that Last Resort, they purposefully give you bad service as they're serving you your food. You pay for them to do that. They put rubber bands in your food, call you names. They'll do whatever they can to try to get under your skin, and you pay for that. And if you try to complain about getting bad service at last resort, well, they'll laugh at you and kick you out as you try to complain. So that's their customer. So ultimately, the people that like good service, they just don't go there. Rule number 3, when in doubt, find common ground. Find common ground. As a consumer, there may be times where you just need an item. And as a business, you may just want to make a sale. So if there is common ground and a basic understanding, then both parties are going to be happy, right? So think about this, for example. The common ground that most people have when they shop at Target is the understanding that you'll get decent pricing and friendly service. That friendly service may look a little bit different depending on who you are as that consumer, but even if you don't fit the mold for that customer that Target is expecting, you still shop there because you have that common ground. You know you'll get the decent pricing and friendly service. So understanding these 3 basic rules of customer service will help you in a variety of ways. They truly will. As a consumer, you are better equipped now to expect the type of service that you deserve and how to ensure you're getting that service. And as a service provider, you'll be able to evaluate where you rank within the 3 rules that we talked about today. So I thank you and I appreciate all of you for your time. Please email me at kevinlamarr@gmail.com. That's Kevin Lamarr, no vowels, 2 R's at gmail.com with an example of a time where you either received amazing customer service, absolutely amazing, or terrible customer service. The 3 best stories or the 3 best examples will be chosen to win a $50 gift card. Entries are due by May 31st. Please make sure you get them in by May 31st. I look forward to reading them all and connecting all with you all. Please have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you.